And you are welcome. It's time for What's Up and About for a Monday edition right after the weekend. Mary has something very, very interesting to talk about.
Okay, it actually has to do with something that was trending over the weekend. I wonder if you guys saw the collage of photos of the look on a man's face as his baby was being birthed.
I think I saw that one.
Now, several people were saying the man looked stunned, he looked shocked, he looked surprised. I saw disgust.
Oh, Mary, please shake my hand.
Oh, you saw it too?
That is what I saw.
saw disgust.
Give the man a break, man.
How can you have this kind of face like, huh?
No.
Like, is this supposed to be my
I
child?
was
This
extremely
slimy...
disappointed.
This slimy...
disappointed.
No, it didn't look pleased at all.
So
What actually caught my attention was the comments. So people were like, women shouldn't do this to men. Men struggle to continue life with their wives after...
Whoa.
I know exactly what you mean.
this. Yeah.
I only struggled to push the baby out.
Narf.
Only.
Well, let me speak from the angle of a father who wanted to be there, because I actually wanted to be there when my daughter was being born. But for my wife, it was the case of a cesarean section. So I wasn't let in. I don't know why. But I stood by the door and I heard my baby's first cry firsthand and everything. It was a beautiful experience. But I doubt if I would have wanted to be in there if it was the normal process. I don't know, because I'm like, I don't know. It's for instance, I can't even take away my daughter is getting an injection.
You know, not old. It should be the other way around.
I've done it a couple of times and I hated the feeling of seeing her go
it's
through
really
so much
attached.
pain.
I've
So
been
each time we
really-
go to the hospital and she's about to be, blood is about to be taken from her.
pass on
I'm
to
like,
the mother.
sorry, wait, I'm coming. And I go.
Yeah, hold this hand. Hold this
No,
hand.
no.
Hold this hand. Oh, yeah, hold the other one. Hold the other one. Oh, yeah, give her.
Experience, mama.
Why you say like you want to arrest
Has
somebody?
it?
But that's what we did.
You just
Because
just
there's no
go with
time.
handcuff, go with
There's a
handcuff.
queue of about 50 other children and parents going to take that same vaccination, and you want to be wasting time.
You told
Who
a
has that
story.
time?
You told a story about your case.
Yeah, so my husband was in the labor room with his camera phone, and we still have the video of everything,
geez.
the whole thing, but it was a CS as well.
Okay, so there was no poop on the baby.
Oh, geez. Stop. Mary, breakfast.
Mary.
We know it happens.
But
You
the
don't have to
thing
say.
is, I realized after that process how blessed we truly are, you know, because I know that a lot of experiences are different. But I was gisting with the anesthesiologist, you know, talking about his bow tie. He had jazz music on. It was actually a nice experience because that was what we planned.
Did you feel anything?
No, of course not. I
Didn't
actually
feel people
felt
rummaging inside of you?
so. My body was moving around a bit, and I didn't know why my body was moving around because I
Oscar
couldn't
was
move.
there?
Yeah, he was there.
So your husband knows you inside out.
Yeah,
Literally.
Yeah.
The color of
So,
my
but
inside.
now,
so
is
don't
there a
think-
rule? Because if he wasn't allowed to go in and
It
he was allowed, so that
depends
means that
on
there's
the
some places that
hospital.
Yeah,
have different rules.
it actually
I
depends
say
on the hospital.
you can come in and you can. So for me,
Yes.
I would say it depends if
Yeah.
the mother wants me to be there.
Yeah, when?
So if she
Because-
wants you to be there, you will be there.
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, you need, that's the least you can do. Okay, so if you put that,
Oh my
it's not an odd thing. You know why?
goodness,
You know why it's not an odd thing. What if you are the strength she needs?
Yeah,
At that point,
true.
okay, so what? Okay, let's just say worst case scenario. Sorry about this. Something terrible happens to her, and you were not there, and she wanted you to be there. Do you know what that could have changed?
True.
The
So
whole
we shouldn't be thinking
dynamics
about.
of the
I don't
relationship.
think for a like, except she says she doesn't want you to be there. But if she does, you don't have an option.
So
You don't have an option. You should be there.
Statistics show that at least more than half of the men who, you know, stay in the labor
Ops
room.
not to?
No, they faint.
Ah, come
Stay
on.
inside.
No, we're stronger than
Jokes.
that. Oh, wait. Hang on a second.
Mazino, you probably would if you
Jokes.
can't take an
I don't know.
injection.
Well, true.
More than
I
half
agree
of
with
men
you.
who stay in the labor
Facts.
room, witnessing their wives.
I want to know,
giving
however,
birth, faint.
Is there not? Is not so open now?
No, so it depends
Like,
again
there's-
on the hospital.
Yeah.
Some men
okay.
have to be there because they have to hold torchlight.
I think what Mike is
Okay,
asking.
I'm
no,
Saying yes,
The hospital.
there have been cases where some men have to
But
hold their
the
The
camera.
horrified expression of
wait,
my
never-
face.
never-
God.
Yes, there have been.
And they don't
I
have
know that
extra
people
staff.
will make those comments in the comment section today if that happened to
But
them.
Tizia, what I wanted to know, first off,
Yeah.
two different instances
Yeah.
here. In your case, it was an operation.
Yes.
What is it like? In other cases,
Yeah.
now do us a favor. Now you can go all in and tell us exactly what that process is like. I have not seen it. Mike has not seen it.
So some people have actually experienced both. Vagina and, of course, the cesarean.
Yeah.
So for both, they're actually very different.
Okay.
For one, you go through the labor process. You might have to get induced.
What is that
You have to
process like?
push. And you have to push at the right time when you're told to push.
Yeah.
And believe me, it's excruciating pain.
Wow.
What many people don't realize is that women come out brave and all, but nobody ever wants a first timer. I don't know, there's this old wives thing where you keep asking, what's it going to be like?
Don't worry,
They say, don't
They
worry,
never
it's very
tell
sweet.
you.
Because they know that you might, yes.
But there is a
and then don't let
misconception,
that fear
though, that
affect
there is
you.
no pain with the CS. There is.
The pain
After.
is after,
There is
and it's usually even
after.
much
That I
worse.
know.
You know,
so there
I saw
is.
this video once where there was this machine tied around men
Yeah.
to try to recreate
Simulate.
the pain. Simulate the pain of, there's one for the
Childbirth.
pain of cramps, you know,
Yeah.
your cramps, and then there's another one for the pain of labor. And the look on the guy's face. But I, as much as I'm not a lady, I have heard of scenarios. People have spoken of scenarios where this particular lady who was talking about it, she was a pastor then in church, and said she drove herself down. This is for her.
Yeah.
Said it was like going to the toilet.
Yeah.
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 So it depends on
For
the
some,
woman.
for some people, it's that.
Is it like going to the bathroom?
So,
Do you have to push the
okay,
same
so
way?
The thing is this, Maz. For some women, it's different process.
Yeah.
So for some women, all their deliveries smooth,
Yeah.
easy.
It's like they sneeze.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it has to
exactly.
do with age.
Exactly. Some
Sometimes it
have
has to
said
do
that.
with age. And I know feminists and people have things against this might come after me. But the reality is, the earlier you have your children,
Yeah.
Better
the
because you're stronger.
Because the older you are, you struggle, you go through more pain, and there are more chances of you losing the child. There's an advantage when you're older, you might likely have multiple births, like twins, triplets, and the rest.
Okay.
But it comes with a lot of, more risks. Your child could end up with Down syndrome, something could go awry, anything.
But these are they absolutely scientifically proven?
Yes, as a matter of
So
fact,
just
they are-
we'll leave that for an
they are
expert.
scientifically
Statistically.
proven.
What I
Yeah.
wanted to,
Yes.
and Mike will back me up here.
Yeah.
Now they talk about the pain of birth.
Yeah.
Now, tongue in cheek. Now, don't come after me. Women say, women say that it is
I will help
pain.
them come after
It's
you.
pain like none other. But I beg to differ.
That's-
Men have and can experience a certain kind of pain that
When they
might
kick
be.
your...
Yeah.
Have you ever?
Okay, let me try it. Let me try it now.
No.
So when I kick you,
No, I'm not asking you to be
The
practical.
thought of it alone, sir.
Exactly. The thought is
You see, and that
excruciating.
thing-
I can't believe we're having this conversation.
I really can't believe it.
I can't believe we're having
for women,
really
the
also
pain is
can't
worse.
believe-
So the difference is hours and hours of prolonged
True, anyhow.
pain with the invasive activity of people actually putting
Their hands, check
in.
it.
Okay,
2
it's okay,
centimeter
it's okay.
dilated.
And rummage
4
around.
centimeter dilated.
The 3
Mary, it's
months
okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
repair
It's okay.
of your mental health.
in as
And
much
then
as
some men want to get because men, and I think that's why men should be in the labor room.
Yeah.
Because some men 6 weeks later, 4 weeks later, and you're not healed yet.
For me,
Mary.
For me, I just want to say that if we, it's a little bit awkward talking about this, but then I just want to say that when they say strength of a woman, I truly believe that they call them the weaker species, but I think that what they go through, all of them, really, a woman.
And then, so...
women are, for me, they are the stronger women.
And there is a slang,
Super
that is used to refer to the female genital organ as if, and when they call men that organ, they make it seem like it's a weak thing. That
And
is
it's
the
not.
strongest organ in the world.
Okay.
Do you understand the stretching power
Shit, baby.
of that organ? Do you understand the work it does?
Since we are talking about labor pain, I believe, I know I mentioned this some weeks back when we were talking about something similar. There's actually an ancient tradition. Before the end of the show, I remember which one I'm mentioning, where when a woman is in labor, she has a rope
Tied
which is
to her
attached to the
husband.
man's genitals.
Wow.
And so as she's...
What a morning! What a way to get started!
What made me remember was when you said the old kick thing, and I'm like, yes, I remember that ancient tradition. So as a woman is going through something, she's like, pull it. You have to feel it too.
Well, listen,
Mary.
if you're out there and you haven't experienced this as a man, now you see, now they've told you, these beautiful ladies have told you exactly what it feels like. So maybe next time you should be in there, or at least treat them with a bit more... What?
If you're a new mother,
Respect.
don't mind us, we exaggerated. Experience it first.
Wrong memo.
For your
Sweet.
We'll be back. Tell us what you think. Use the hashtag WakeUpNiger on TVC.